Hey, what's up people? This is SiTHFuRioN, and right now we're going to be jumping into episode 9 of the House of the Dragon. Like I said last week, man, it's going by so quick. It really is. I still can't believe we're so close to the finale, man. But yeah, last episode, sadly, King Varys passed away. He has finally died. Like, this guy's been in so much pain and suffering now for so long. And like, they even kind of showed it, like, right at the end. He was saying, like, no more, no more. He died, he shed a tear, and he reached up, and his final words was, my love. So I think he, obviously he saw Rhaenyra's mother, his first love, his true love, his first wife on the other side, or she came to meet him or whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was a real sad episode to kind of see him go, but what now? We all know shit's going to hit the fan, chaos is going to go crazy, because Addison had kind of overheard him talking about Aegon and the Song of Ice and Fire and everything, and she's going to think it's her son. She's going to think her son is meant to be sat on the throne, and man, thing is though, it's like, even though we know she's wrong, from her standpoint, she's gonna, I don't know, I can kind of see her holding on to it and really fighting for her son to take the throne. And even though we got so close to like her and Rhaenyra kind of making amends, I think that's completely out the window now. I think she's just going to think about her son being king. And I think on the outside, it is going to look like she's kind of like usurping the throne for her son and everything. And that might cause problems. But from her standpoint, she's doing what King Varys wanted. You know what I mean? So, like, in a way, you can't really be mad at her. Like, you can't hate her. You can't blame her. You can't hate her for the things that she could possibly do now. Because from her standpoint, she's doing what King Varys wanted. Putting Aegon as king. You know what I mean? From her standpoint, she's in the right. Even though we know she's not. Oh, man. Plus, with this being episode 9... And the Game of Thrones universe, we all know that episode 9 is usually a big one. And I'm kind of intrigued to see if House of the Dragon is going to kind of follow that same kind of format. Yeah, so we're going to get into this. If you're interested in watching the full length, there's a link down below. Go check it out for the whole entire season. Links are all down there. But for now, episode 9, series 1. Let's do this, man. Okay.
You're sure?
Oh, okay, so it's like the same night? Or it's the early hours of the morning?
Stay here, tell no one.
Who knows?
My handmaiden tell you? Some of the servants? I saw him last night. He told me he wished for Aegon to be king.
Because, like, how would it look like if he didn't say it? And she's just trying to steal the crown and the throne from, like, Rhaenyra. Like, it would cause, like, a civil war type of shit. You know what I mean?
The king is dead. We grieve for Viserys the Peaceful, our sovereign, our friend. But he has left us a gift. With his last breath, he impressed upon the queen his final wish that his son, Aegon, should succeed him as Lord of the Seven Kingdoms.
Then we may proceed now with the full assurance of his blessing on our long-laid plans.
Yes, there is much to be done, as we've previously discussed. Now,
What?
The treasury is well in hand. The gold will be divided for safekeeping.
Let ravens be sent to our allies, Riverrun and Highgarden.
Am I to understand that members of the small council have been planning secretly To install my son without me?
My queen, there was no need to sully you with darkling schemes.
Wow.
Hundreds of lords and landed knights swore fealty to the
That was some
princess.
20 years ago. Most of them now dead.
You heard the Lord Hand, plot or no. The king changed his mind.
I am 76 years old. I have known Viserys longer than any, and I will not believe that he said this on his deathbed, alone with only the boy's mother as a witness.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, even though from her standpoint,
Hold your tongue, Lyman.
it's the
The
truth,
king was well last night.
who's really going to stand for it?
Which of you here can swear that he died of his own accord?
Which of us are you accusing of regicide, Lord Beesbury?
Whether it was one of you or all of you, I care not.
I will have no part.
Are you kidding me?
Throw down your sword and remove your cloak, Sir Criston. I am your Lord Commander, Sir Criston. Cast down
Yeah.
your sword.
I will not suffer insults to Her Grace the Queen.
There was no insult to me, Sacris. You put aside your blade.
You still raise your sword to the Lord Commander, you little shit.
Let us have Lord Beesbury removed.
No. The door remains shut until we finish our business.
Wow. I can't believe they've actually been plotting and scheming the whole time as well to like steal it from Rhaenyra.
Proposal.
What of Rhaenyra?
The former heir cannot, of course, be allowed to remain free and draw support to her claim.
You mean to imprison her?
She and her family will be given the opportunity to publicly swear obeisance to the new king.
He sees the bullshit.
You plan to kill them? And all here accede to this?
Your father is correct, Your Grace. A living challenger invites battle and bloodshed.
It is unsavory, yes, but a sacrifice we must make to secure Aegon's succession.
Wow.
And then there is Daemon to consider. The king wouldn't wish for any
But the king did
unsavory...
not wish for the murder of his daughter. He loved her. I will not have you deny this.
And yet,
One more word, and I'll have you removed from this chamber and sent to the wall.
Yeah, I don't fucking like him.
Lord Commander Westerling, take your knights to Dragonstone. Be quick and be clean.
Oh shit.
I am Lord Commander of the King's Guard. I recognize no authority but the King's. And until there is one, I have no place here.
Wow. Oh, he's got such a punchable fucking face, hasn't he? Kristen Cole, little smug little shit.
Where is Aegon?
Not here.
He's not in his rooms. Where's the prince?
Forgive me, Lord Hand. I do not know.
Well, you're sworn to protect him.
He exploits his authority to order me away, and then he evades me, my lord. Believe he may have left the keep secretly. Gone into the city.
Find him. Take no one else but your brother. None can know who you are or what you seek, including the Queen.
My lord.
Wow.
Bring him to me and me alone, Sir Eric.
I bet he's in a fucking pleasure house or something, and he with like a fucking 13-year-old girl or something. You know what I mean? He seems that type of shit, doesn't he?
What is the meaning of this?
Are they keeping everyone kind of like locked up because they want to keep it secret until they've sorted shit out? Like, can you be any more shady? Can you be any more shady?
Aegon brought me to the Street of Silk on my 13th name day. It was his duty as my brother, he said, to ensure I was as educated as he was. At least that's what I understood him to mean.
I don't follow.
He said time to get it wet.
Wow.
You see, the man we seek is the young Prince Aegon.
The prince is not here.
Has he been here?
He does not frequent the Street of Silk. His tastes are known to be less discriminating.
Meaning what?
I wish you luck, good sir.
Is he with like a 12-year-old or something?
You once swore your banners to Rhaenyra. You must now pledge them to the future king.
Oh.
I must confer first with my house on this matter.
You'll not leave this room without declaring your intention.
See, it looks so suspect. It's like they're trying to do it by force.
I am no oath breaker. I will not bend the knee.
Anyone else?
House Fell keeps its sworn oath to the princess.
Very well.
Really? Smart. Smart move. You can do more damage on the inside, you know what I mean? Or get information out, and who knows what's going to happen to those now. Could get locked up for treason or executed, you know what I mean? But he just looks so shady, the way that they're doing it, that like, it looks like they're taking it by force. They are literally stealing it from Rhaenyra.
Go on. Come here. Come here. Get in there.
The fuck? Are you kidding me?
Prince Aegon spends many a night in this place. Do you see now what he is? You've not seen everything. Aegon, one of many, I'd wager.
Wow! He's going to end up having, like, bastards everywhere, isn't he?
It is I, the younger brother, who studies history and philosophy. It is I who trains with the sword, who rides the largest dragon in the world. It is I who should be...
Should be king.
Should they come looking for me, I intend to be found.
Hmm? Yeah. See, like I said, smart.
Something must be done. Aegon is unfit to rule. He tolerated the prince's proclivities for years. Because it was my sworn duty, Eric. It's for the hand to find wisdom. We swore an oath of service until death.
A moment of your time, my lords. I can take you to Prince Aegon. I'll tell you, for a price.
Huh? But them two seem to be in, like, disagreement.
I have no love for the princess.
Where were you going then with such urgency? Let the king's justice take him.
Wow. See, I think deep down she probably did care about him, and like he's still the father of her children, you know.
I will do you the considerable courtesy of assuming there is a good reason for the outrage of my treatment here this morning.
My sincerest regrets for the lack of ceremony.
The king. And you are usurping the throne. It was my husband's dying wish.
See how it looks.
I came here to ask your support. Well, I must credit you for your boldness.
House Velaryon has long allied itself with the Princess Rhaenyra, and what has it gained you?
The word of my house is not fickle.
No, but, dear cousin, you should have been queen.
I little thought to hear those words from you.
The Iron Throne was yours by blood and by temperament. Viserys would have lived his days a country lord, content to hunt and study his histories, but here we are.
It's in the name of peace that you've imprisoned me. And what of my dragon?
If we are overmatched, Rhaenyra will be tempted to strike us and war will ensue. Without your dragon, she may be persuaded to negotiate.
Wow.
A true queen counts the cost to her people.
And yet you toil still in service to men. Your father, your husband, your son. You desire not to be free, but to make a window in the wall of your prison. Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne?
Wow.
I'll leave you with your thoughts.
See, where's her lols is going to sit now? Is she going to stay with Rhaenyra?
The prince is in Flea Bottom.
Where's the prince?
He is safely tucked away. I want an end to the savage use of children in Flea Bottom. An obscenity either tolerated or ignored by the crown.
Okay.
I look into it. You have my word.
When your plots ripen and you install your grandson on the throne, remember, it was me who put him there. I could have killed him as easily as a wasp on fruit.
Wow.
There is no power but what the people allow you to take.
I can get behind her motives, gonna look after the kids, especially after what we just saw. You know, kids being thrown into like fucking fighting pits.
Where is the white worm?
She sold you for a price.
And why have you paid it?
Your grandfather, the Hand, will meet you outside the city walls. You flee what other men die seeking, Aegon.
Okay. They're setting something up there with them two. And he just stood back like he doesn't want like any part of it.
Is our father truly dead? Yes. And they're going to make you king.
Ah, no, my good eye. Ah.
Let me go! I have no wish to rule, no taste for duty. I'm not suited. You get no argument from me. Let me go, or we'll find a ship and sail away, never to be found.
Wow. He really doesn't want it, does he?
Have you asked yourself, I wonder, how it is that your father, the Hand, found Aegon first? There is a web of spies at work in the Red Keep. Along its threads travels news of all our doings. Your father knows this, but has left it in place. More than once it has proved advantageous to those willing to feed the Weaver.
And this Weaver watches me.
He's got a foot fetish.
One of the little spiders is your lady in waiting. There is one way to destroy his advantage. It must be taken out at the head.
I assume this task falls within your expertise.
If you wish it, it will be done.
Okay. So is that how she pays him for the information? Wow, okay. I think we're going to call him Laris Tarantino from now on. That's it, that's his new name. Laris Tarantino. And it would be a foot fetish with his club foot as well, wouldn't it? But it's the fact that she just did it like this ain't the first time.
With me, Princess. I cannot let this treachery stand.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. So are we going to end up with one brother on each side?
In an hour, you will be king.
And my father never wanted this.
That's not true.
He had 20 years to name the heir and never did. Steadfastly, he upheld Rhaenyra's claim.
He changed his mind.
Oh. He could have, but he never did. Because he didn't like me.
Like I said at the start, like you can't be mad at her. You can't hate her for this. It's just a misunderstanding, really, isn't it? It's she's just going on what she believes to be true.
Your grandfather, the Hand, will try to impress on you that Rhaenyra should be put to the sword. You must reject this counsel. You must not rule with cruelty and callousness. For all her faults, she is your sister, your father's daughter.
Do you love me?
You imbecile.
At least there she was trying to like tell him not to kill your sister. I mean, don't kill Rhaenyra. But he wasn't listening. I've got a bad feeling that Otto is going to take kind of like control. Because she'll just become like mother to the king. She's not really going to have a big say in what happens now. But with him being the hand of the king, he's going to be there whispering in his ear. Like he did for many years with fucking Viserys, now Aegon. You can kind of see it. You can already see that she's going to lose control of Aegon.
People of King's Landing, today is the saddest of days. Our beloved king, Viserys the Peaceful, is dead. But it is also the most joyous of days. For as his spirit left us, he whispered his final wish that his firstborn son, Aegon, should succeed him.
She's standing there thinking, bullshit. This is like another reason why she will side with Rhaenyra. Because she'll look at it like the throne was kind of stolen from her the same way it's been stolen from Rhaenyra. You know what I mean? Because like I said, this all looks so suspect. The king's body hasn't even gone cold yet.
The crown of the conqueror, passed down through generations.
The way he's looking is like, you don't deserve that.
All hail his grace, Aegon, king of the Andals and the Rhoynar and the First Men, lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and protector of the realm.
Aegon the king!
Wow, took a while. Look how smug he looks as well. Is this going to boost him up for it? Look at him. All those years of planning and plotting, it's finally paid off. Here we are. Wow. The fuck? Is that Rhaenys? She could have just fucking toasted them all. Talk about like setting a fucking example, like making a fucking mark. Like, I'm not on your side. Because the whole thing about how like they need her dragon to try and convince like Rhaenyra to negotiate. Oh shit! Talk about making a point. Wow. Come on in. Yeah, man. Because like I said, it looks so suspect. So suspect. They're locking people up so word can't get out. They're trying to set this up before they let people know and everything. It's like, you would think that they would have like the funeral for the king first, so that word can spread throughout the Seven Kingdoms, and so everyone can come and pay their respects to the king, and then also bend the knee to the new king. You know, but because of the way that they've done it, and they've done it so quick, it looks so suspect. Even though Addison believes that what she's doing is his wishes, it still looks sus. And like the fact that there were people on the small council that was even planning to do this. That as soon as the king died, that they were going to like usurp the throne, and like, but like I said, you can't really be mad at Addison now. But what's going to happen with her now? Because like I said, she's just going to be the mother to the king. She's not really going to have a say anymore, really. Aegon will be in charge, and Otto is going to be sat at his side, so Otto's really going to be the one in charge. I mean, like, even if we get to a point where like Rhaenyra and Alicent can actually sit down and talk and negotiate peace, if you will, and the conversation comes up of what Viserys said on his deathbed about how like Aegon was the prince that was promised and the fire and ice and whatever. Rhaenyra would just turn around and say, no, it's a prophecy about a threat from the north and a prince will be called Aegon. And it wasn't necessarily about your son. It's just there will be a Prince Aegon that will sit the throne and unite the kingdom and everything. You know what I mean? Like, even if like Alicent realizes that she made a mistake and she misinterpreted what Varys was saying, I think the damage is done now. I think Otto is going to be corrupting Aegon, whispering in his ear, because like you saw the smile, you saw the smirk on his face. He had finally achieved this goal. He's been plotting and planning this thing for years. Even before Aegon was born, we saw him plotting, like the first few episodes. He was plotting, planning and scheming. So I think Otto is going to be the one in charge. Yeah, I don't think Alicent will have a real big say in what happens from now on. But you know what, right? One thing I kind of like about this episode and things that kind of happen in certain kind of like situations is it's kind of showing people's true colours. Now that the king has died, like just with like the guys in the small council, how they've always been planning and plotting to kind of take the throne from Rhaenyra and give it to Aegon. Like, people are starting to show their true colours now, and I think sides are going to be kind of took. You know, like the guy who was the Lord Commander. I don't know his name, but I think I need to kind of find out. I think because he pledged his loyalty to the king, and then in turn her. You know what I mean? So I can kind of see him siding with Rhaenyra. And then you've got those two twins who are clearly not on the same page. Where one is actually was trying to help Rhaenys escape. So I can kind of see that evolving into something with them being twins. I don't know if the actors are really twins or if it's just one actor playing the both, like we had with Torsten Lannister. I don't know if it's the same thing where one actor is playing two characters. But yeah, like you can kind of see people showing their true colours now. And talking about true colours, Larys Tarantino. Jesus. Okay. So if that's the way that Addison pays him for information, then okay. Each to their own, I guess. But yeah, that's definitely his name though from now on. It's Larys Tarantino. Crazy episode, man. And crazy how we spent like the whole episode with Team Green. That's interesting, that is. We spent the whole episode with Team Green. I wonder if the finale is going to be more Team Black. Be probably like Rhaenyra finding out about her father dying, and you know, because now that Aegon has been crowned king, that information is going to spread out now. Yeah, so next episode I can see them finding out that Varys has died. But whatever happens next episode, it's going to set up season 2. You know it will. But yeah, man. Crazy episode. Crazy how fucking Rhaenys came up as well with the dragon. Oh my god, she's a kind of a badass, man. Yeah. So I wonder if that is what Helena was talking about. Because she was saying stuff about like a creature or a beast underneath the floorboards, right? Could that be it? Or is that prophecy still to come? You know? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to have to wrap this up because I want to get this up for you guys as soon as I can this week. Because my schedule for this week is pretty hectic. And if I don't get this up as soon as I can, then it'll be probably over the weekend. And I don't want it to go up over the weekend. So yeah, if you're interested in watching the full lengths, there's links down below. Go check them out. But for now, give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think. And subscribe if you haven't already, man. Alright? I've been SiTHFuRion, and I'll catch you in the next one, man.